All right, hey everyone, it's almost midnight. It's coming up on November the 4th, I believe. I wanted to document an incredibly important experience while it's fresh on my mind for everyone that plans on ever taking their gun through the TSA in the airport. And you know, this was the first time that we did it, and I tried to read as much as I could. You guys gave some very good feedback, but in the state of Nevada, the thing I learned about that state, regardless of guns, is that you can pay a whore to have sex with her, and it's absolutely legal. But if you yell into a YouTube camera, you're liable to get 20 years and be labeled a domestic terrorist. So isn't that kind of weird? But anyway, let's move on. When we took our guns from Dallas to Nevada, very straightforward. We had a lock on the outside of the case. They allowed us to keep our ammunition inside the case with the gun, and everything was copacetic. We filled out the forms. We had to show them the gun inside the case, and we just used one lock and everything was cool. But as you see in this picture that I've included, and hopefully you guys can make it out, it was a little bit dark. When we came back, major ordeal. I mean, the lady was a big frowny face.
Frowny.
Yeah, and not only that, but she said you can't have your ammunition in the same case as a gun. I'm like, they allowed us to keep the ammunition in the same case as a gun in Dallas, and she just said, you know, policy. And so we had to pull the ammunition outside of the case of the gun and like put it elsewhere in the
loose.
Loose. It was just, you know, riding loose in the bag. Not only that. It was
in the box, but it was not locked up.
It was in the box that we bought it from, but it wasn't locked up in the case with the gun, right? Which Dallas let us do, but Nevada did not let us do. But get this, because this is a big one. And some of you guys told me this, but to be honest with you, I didn't believe you. I thought, you guys don't know what you're talking about, because I read the I read the webpage on TSA. I didn't read anything about 2 locks per case. And some of you guys told me, right? But this lady, man, she said, you got to have 2 locks per case. I'm like, really? I never read anything like that on TSA. She said, oh, it's something new. And I guarantee you, if I didn't have 2 locks, when we were coming back from Nevada, I would have lost 2 revolvers. That could be around, you know, up to $1,000.
Or maybe we could have put them both in one box.
No. I don't think they would have let us put both revolvers in one box. I don't even know if it would have fit. She didn't give that as an option. But
thank you.
Yeah, we want to thank you guys, because I actually carried extra locks. Now here's the deal, sometimes they break your locks to inspect your baggage and you don't have no control, and if they had have broken our locks, we wouldn't have had enough locks to get back. So this whole 2 locks per case thing is a really important thing to know about when you're coming from Nevada, and who knows what other state. And they just don't seem to, they don't seem to execute the rules the same in every state. So TSA, big meanies, and they're rude, and they don't like it when you declare your guns and your ammunition in Nevada, but we did anyway, and we learned a lot, and we learned to have 2 locks per case, and you need to keep your ammunition outside of the case in Nevada, but you can put it in the case in Dallas. So,
and then you got to lock the outside of the hard case suitcase.
Yeah, and you got to lock the outside of the case of your suitcase, so because that'll let you know if TSA broke into your bag or not, you know. But anyway,
thank you everybody for your wonderful tips and all your prayers.
Yep.
We're so glad to be back in Texas.
Thank God we got out of that hellhole called Las Vegas, and we pray that Bryce Matthew Quellar gets out of that hellhole too, because he's going to have Kenneth Meade after his. But Kenneth Meade is a devil, and I believe he's an absolute just a wicked person who has got nothing better to do than to go after 24-year-olds and make a lot of extra overtime watching YouTube videos.
And his prosecutor represented him very well.
Yeah. All right. God bless you guys. You mean his defense attorney? What do you mean his prosecutor?
No, the prosecutor represented Meade. Wow.
Did the prosecutor talk about Meade?
No, the prosecutor was like working for Meade.
Oh, why didn't you just say that? The prosecutor is working for me. What do you mean represent?
Oh, you were talking about Meade.
I see what you mean. The prosecutor was operating at the behest of Meade.
Yeah.
All right. God bless everybody.